Morning lads and lasses, it's day 4 of Planet of the Monkeys 2025 and we're sat in my lovely Airbnb just chilling out at the moment. It's sad to say that this is the last day on the island. It's always sad to leave the Isle of Man. It's just perfect. I love the Isle of Man. If you could sum it up in any words, it's England in the 1950s. Everyone's carefree, there's low crime, the roads are great, there's no speed cameras, I mean you go crazy on them. Everyone's really respectful. I've not seen a piece of litter on the floor, as always. And it's just a stunning location in all aspects. But yeah, today is the last day of the Planet of the Monkeys, and I'm quite sad about that really. It's an event I've been looking forward to for a long time. I was hoping to take it out today and show you a bit of the island that I wanted to show that we didn't cover over the video, but the problem is it's a time. So we were supposed to catch the 3:30 ferry from the Douglas port, but sadly the tide's going to be low in Liverpool at 1:30, I believe. So later on in the day, so we have to leave the Douglas port at 1:30 to get to Liverpool before the low tides hit. So I'm going to have to get to the port for about 12 o'clock really, just so I can get myself checked in and get on the ferry. But it's not a problem. But I am a bit sad that I didn't have that day, because I would like to take you to one of the museums or some more of the lookout points like Victory Cafe. But even then, we went up to Victory Cafe yesterday. We rode up through there and you couldn't see a blooming thing. So the weather might not be on our side, but it is a beautifully bright day today. So let's just talk about things that I found this week on the island and things that I've really enjoyed, and some things that maybe I haven't enjoyed so much. Now, the positives for me have been the people, just the faces that I've met. Everyone who was on the island has been great. I've had no beef with anybody. No one's given me a hard time. And I really mean it when I said I've formed some proper friendships and relationships with people here. I met quite a lot of people last year, and I haven't seen them for a year, but I didn't get to speak to them as much last year. But this year they've come out of the shell. They've obviously seen the channel. I wanted to get to know them as well, and so we swapped some numbers. We've been ringing up and texting and laughing and stuff, and these are friendships that I'm probably going to keep for a long time, and that's what it's all about really. I'm obsessed with biking, and I've met some other people who share my non-negotiables really. So that's probably been the plus for me. A big shout out. You probably know who you are. If we spent a lot of time together this weekend, big shout out to you. Thank you so much. Other things that I've enjoyed is the scenery, the routes. They've been really good. We got like a little map of where we were going. Monkey Dick's printed these out. Yeah, this were a really good idea. So when I got lost, I got left at Laxey, for example. They all shot off, but I could just meet them at the Ramsey Promenade. And that's what we did. So that was very helpful. Other things that I've enjoyed are the TT podcast. You didn't get to see any of that, but that was something that I was looking forward to, and that's what I paid for, extra, an additional one. That was something I really enjoyed. Things that have been hard, not that I haven't enjoyed them, but things that have been hard, is the pure intensity of this event. It's been intense. So we woke up at 4:45 on the what day was it? Saturday. We met our mate Paul, and we got to Lee for 7:30. So we were meeting on the M62 at 6 o'clock, and then we left Lee at 7:30, got to the ferry port, and then we got off the ferry and straight away we went to go meet John McGuinness at the Honda Motorcycles and we had that lovely ride out with him. And then after that, I thought, right, I'm going to shoot up. So we shot up to the Airbnb, and then by the time I got there, I'd missed the evening ride out, the grandstand TT one. That was a 6:30 start. You know, there was no way I want to make it back, and so I went down to Douglas and met up with the lads. We had a bit of food and we had a drink and stuff, and then I came back. I didn't get home till about 10:30, and then next morning we were up at 8:30 for the grandstand, and we had a big ride, absolutely massive. I would have carried on through the day, but obviously we lost the light lock and we went back to get that, 'cause 250 quid's worth more to me than going to the southern part of the island. But big shout out to everyone who pulled me out of that ditch. It was, you know, I wouldn't have been able to get out of it thing, but you know, maybe I have reached my skill level capacity, but that road is notoriously hard to ride. And it's just good memories, really. You know, we'll come out of it unscathed. A bit of a bruise on the leg. The bike's fine. So, you know, that very lucky on that. We had yesterday. The plan was to meet up at 8:30. The official plan was 8:30 start in the morning, and on the Saturday night after the light lock and going out and meeting everyone on the TT podcast, there was no way I was waking up for 8:30. Because I'm in Laxey. That's about a 22-minute ride down to Douglas. So I'd have had to leave probably at 8 o'clock, and so I would have had to be up at about 6:30 just to have some breakfast and get ready. So that wasn't going to happen. So there was a plan for an alternate start at 10 o'clock with some other people. So we went on that one, and we had a blooming good day. To be fair, we did a few of the points we did the day before, like the Point of Air, I believe it's called. I get it wrong, you know, I get it wrong. And then we went down to all the way down to the Calf and Man, all around the outskirts of the island. And you know, we saw the Sound. We saw them big seals. Lovely. We also called in at some of the lovely little coves on the way. So that was just, you know what, that was just a really nice chill day because there wasn't too many of us. On the first day, there was a lot of people riding around, and you know, you ride your own ride. There were some people who were a bit sketchy for me, really, and I think maybe they prompted me to ride a bit more dangerously. They obviously, you want to get away from the crowds that are cutting in or doing wheelies next to you. And and so that's not my kind of riding. There's some people who just steady. You know, it's all right to overtake, get ahead, get your head down, have a laugh and laugh at people as you go past them. That's all well and good. But I think there were some people behind me getting close and pushing me to ride a bit faster, making me feel like I was holding them up. So yes, it was a really nice change, and it was just, you know, refreshing to be in a smaller group. And that group were good. And I think maybe in the future it might be wise to split this up into smaller groups, because from what I can gather, there were 4 people who got restrictions on their bikes from the police yesterday in the main group. Obviously, you don't just get a restriction for no reason. I think they were riding like lunatics, so you've got to get the R plate, and that means from what I can gather, you can't ride faster than 50 miles an hour on the island. And if you do any more offences, they seize your bike and fine you. So yeah, we don't want that. You know, we're here to be respectful. We love the island, but the plan now is we're going to meet up with some of the lads at the port, and then we'll probably give our final little montage and monologue for the video. But honestly, it's been a great event. Come along next year. There'll be Planet of the Monkeys 5 in 2026, and you know, it's only probably going to get bigger. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's great as it is at the moment. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this cup of tea. I'm going to pack my bags. We'll get on the road, and we'll meet up with everyone at the port, and then we'll make our safe journey home, shall we? So we'll see you in a bit. Right, lads and lasses, we're now at the Isle of Man docks of what have been an absolutely amazing weekend. So they're all starting to turn up now, and we're going to jump on this ferry. There's no point even filming anymore, because that's it. It's not going to get any better than what we've had. I don't know how to explain it. We've had a lovely ride along the seafront. I'm so sad to be leaving, but all the good things must come to an end. So we're back to work tomorrow, and yeah, we'll just carry on with some more adventures. We've got loads coming up this summer, so stay tuned, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the journey, and I'll catch you on the next one.